Hey guys, it's Lainey, and today is Wednesday, so you guys all know what that means by now. That is Top 5 Wednesday. As always, I'm linking all the Wednesdayers down in the description box below, so you should check out their top 5 of the day to get exposed to more books. This Wednesday we decided to do top 5 underrated books. This topic has been the hardest for me out of all of the Wednesday videos I've done, and I don't know why, I don't know, it just was really hard for me, and I decided to just do young adult books that I feel like are underrated because I feel like I'm exposed to more of those through BookTube. That I chose books that I don't really see get reviewed that often or haven't in the past, and I have explanations for all the ones I chose, so without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Coming in at number 5 is a book that I feel like is now getting more recognition, and that is Crack Cocaine by Veronica Rossi. When I first picked up this book, I didn't really see too many reviews for this or through the Evernight on YouTube. And if they were like a couple years old when the books were published. And when I started reading them, and on my comments people would say, oh, I should get that book, or oh, I've had that for a while but just haven't read it yet. This book's good. It hasn't gotten, I feel like it's underrated in the sense that people have it or people want to get it, but they don't realize how good it is until after they read it. And like me, after I read it, I was like, why did I wait so long in reading this book? Especially on Goodreads, I've seen a lot of the people I'm friends with on Goodreads and follow and stuff. I'm seeing these books be put on their TBRs and currently reading a lot more than I did like months ago. So I feel like it's just underrated in the sense that people don't realize how good this book is until they've read it, and then they just get it. They understand why it's so good. Coming in at number 4 is False Memory by Dan Crocos. I really have only seen a handful of people talk about this book, and it should get a lot more recognition. It's like literally reading an action movie. It was so descriptive, so like pulse pounding, adrenaline read, and the main character, Miranda, you kind of just like fall in love with her, and you kind of root for her even though all this crazy stuff's happening and she's trying to figure out who she really is. So that's why I kind of put False Memory as underrated, because I think more people should read this book and be more exposed to it. Coming in at number 3 is Revolution 19 by Greg Rosenblum. This is an incredibly short read, but it's so filled with so much raw emotion and action, and the world building is very well done, I think. You should give this one a try. It is a book about robots taking over, but it's done in a way where it's just just a dystopian post-apocalyptic that just so happens to be run by robots. When I first read this book, I absolutely loved it, and then I went on Goodreads and saw how low the ratings were for it, and that's just me. When books are rated really low on Goodreads, I tend to really like them, so I tend to ignore Goodreads reviews. So if you kind of have the same reading style, or you kind of like the same books that I've liked in my other videos, definitely give this one a try. I really enjoyed this, and I'm always recommending this book to people. Also, the sequel for this book just came out yesterday. Coming in at number 2 is another book that kind of has the same feel as Under the Never Sky, in the sense that it's gotten a lot more popular on BookTube, but still not a lot of people I feel like have read it, and I think they should, and that is the Angel Falls series by Susan E. This is the second book for it, and I finished this book last month, and it was so good. Susan E. is an incredible writer. It's so dark and gritty. Same deal. I know a lot of people have it, or they want to get it, or it's in their cart on Amazon, or whatever it is. Just get it. Get it. Just dive right in and get it. You will not regret reading this book. Coming in at number 1 is the Razorland trilogy. This is the third book, Horde. I have not read it yet, but the first 2 books are Enclave and Outpost. These are books that are seriously underrated. They are so action-packed, so different and original, and I would say it's a zombie book, so if you like zombie books, definitely go check this out. It's about a girl who's lived underground most of her life, where she's trained to become a provider for her enclave, her tribe, and circumstances, she gets exiled with her partner, her fighting partner, and they go up to topside, where it is just, civilization is gone. It's just not the same as it used to be, and it's just so interesting, and I'm really looking forward to reading this third book. It just so happens that I just haven't been able to yet. This is my number one. I really enjoy this series, and I don't see anybody really talking about it, so that's why I feel like it's very underrated. So those are my top 5 underrated books. What are some books that you feel like haven't been exposed that much to the internet? I would want to know, and I will see you guys all very soon. Bye!